Hey guys, Michael Sanchez, digital marketer here. Welcome to day 5 of my course on how to make money online. Today I want to give you guys some really powerful tips when it comes to social media and how it relates to making money online. I can't tell you how much building trust and authority in different ways is really the key of what you're missing in your online business. I know this because in the last 3 years I've consulted over 200 business models. All of them have the same thing. They all want to make money online. They all want to sell a product. They all want to sell a service. Most of them that I talk to are having trouble doing that. That's why they're hiring me as a consultant. But what I see in every one of those businesses is that they don't have a good top of funnel strategy. They don't have a lot of good social media strategy. And they don't ultimately see the importance in how it relates, how good social, good content relates to actually making sales. Okay, so I want to give you guys the perspective of that today. And I also want to talk about Facebook groups. Okay, Facebook groups are one of the most powerful things you can do, if done properly, can intensify your online sales dramatically, exponentially. I mean, it's crazy how when done properly, a community of people around a topic is one of the easiest ways to build trust in your brand, which equals more sales, more conversions. So to get started, what I want to do is just show you guys my channel. I've had this YouTube channel for about 12 years, and basically I have 1,200 videos, and everything related to the violin is on this channel. Now, what I want you guys to understand is that because I know some of you guys out there are thinking, okay, I have a website, I have a business model that doesn't apply to social media, or I can't do a YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube and type in anything, and you'll be amazed at the type of topics and content out there related to exactly your business or under the umbrella of your business. Okay, go on TikTok and you'll see just amazing ideas of different things, comedy, content, teaching, training, anything. So I'm just showing you guys my channel, which is basically giving people free information on how to learn the violin online. Okay, ultimately what I'm trying to do is sell courses, I'm trying to sell instruments, I'm trying to sell affiliate marketing, just different things that are related to the violin. Now, if I go to my video section, I want you guys just to get a sense of how a lot of how I sell and how I'm successful has to do with my personality, okay? Now, it doesn't mean that my specific personality is how you sell online. It's just that my personality is unique and helps me to differentiate myself from other people, okay? So this comes down to a confidence thing for a lot of people, where they think, I can't create content that helps me sell a product. I'm not good on camera. There's all these things that I know because I talk to you guys. I talk to a lot of different businesses. One thing I want to tell you is that if you really can't create content or have the ideas to create content, you need ultimately somebody to help you get the vision of what you can create, and then ultimately maybe hire somebody to do it for you. I mean, you can find somebody for $15 an hour to create a whole bunch of content. I actually am doing it right now with many clients that are busy. I'm getting them to create TikTok channels, people that are 20, 25 years old, that are young, that love creating content. They're in college, they love doing this stuff. So there's always a way to do this, okay? Now, in my case, I've been very successful because, ideally, who is the best person to create the content? It's you, because it's your business. You care the most about it. What I want you guys to get a sense of is just that it's not just selling. It's not just creating one thing. It's like this culture that people connect to. It's like, anything related to the violin. If I wake up one morning and have an idea, related to the violin, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to do all these different things. So let me just show you just on this channel all the different things I've created just in the last, and however long. I have videos of me playing with my grandfather. I have videos of me teaching training tutorials. I have me playing songs that are popular. I have me playing with my students. I have videos of me playing 4 on a screen. I have videos teaching trainings with lots of different students. I have just me talking to the camera. I have me talking about my faith. I have all sorts of different things. So what I really want you to understand is that it's not a one video tricks all, or one thing is the ticket to selling. It's opening yourself up and putting yourself out there to create something that nobody else has. That's $1 million statement. I'm telling you, if you create something that nobody else has, which all that takes is just you creating something and having an idea and having a vision that's not corrupted by too much of your product, trying to sell your product. Because if I was just on this channel and I just try to sell, I wouldn't connect to people. People would just be like, oh yeah, Michael, he's trying to sell me something. But when I create content that inspires, that gets people excited, that connects and relates to their problems, that's really powerful. So you can see even I have guest trainers, I have guest teachers, as you can see here. This particular teacher, he's a very advanced instructor, so he has other perspectives. I have other instruments played on the channel. Holiday comes, I start playing my violin, like it's Christmas time. All these things, when you add it up, somebody that buys a high-ticket product from me, I love Michael's blog, I love his YouTube, I love his TikTok, I love his personality, I love how he puts himself out there, I love his faith. I mean, that can be extremely powerful, just putting your faith out there. All these things help people trust you, connect to you, like you. And yeah, sometimes if you put your faith out there, for example, if somebody has a directly different faith than you, you might have lost them. But it's extremely powerful that you're willing to do that. And then the people that actually do like that you're doing that, they might not even have to necessarily totally agree with you. Just the fact that you did that is an action that creates trust, because it's like you're not like everybody else. You're willing to take that step. Okay, now everything that I just mentioned, everything I just said, I want you guys to relate to how that relates to dating, okay? I know it's kind of like a crazy statement right now, right? Let me explain. So when you go on a date, your first date, what does a positive interaction look like? Doesn't it look like where the person is themselves, puts themselves out there, isn't afraid to say certain things, that are funny, or, talking about their story? They're being authentic. They're being real. Isn't that the same thing though of what I just showed you here on this YouTube channel? That's why I liked relating dating a lot to online business, because, if you just put yourself in the boat of, I'm just trying to sell a product, that would be like going on a date and just, you're in this mindset of, I don't care about you or building trust with you or being authentic, showing my personality. I just care about selling you this product or getting you to take that next step with me. That doesn't work, right? That leads to rejection. Same thing online. If I'm just about my product, I don't create a YouTube channel, I don't create a presence, I don't create social media, I don't want to connect, then ultimately you're just going to get rejection. You're going to get people unsubscribing, not listening to you, not caring about what you have to say. So I hope you can see the correlation there, okay? Now, one thing I want to briefly talk about is just how powerful Facebook groups are, okay? So a Facebook group, basically you get people all into a group that have a common interest. In my case, it's violin. And you get them to start talking about a topic, okay? Now, if you have a product and you're having a hard time connecting, like how a topic can relate to that, that's just a vision thing. That can easily be done by creativity. I have a lot of good information about that in my course. You can check out below, and just how to create a topic that ultimately gets people to connect to you, okay? Because that can take some creativity if you have a certain type of business model, okay? I get that. In my case, but what I don't want you to say is that, oh yeah, it's the violin, of course. No, there's always a way. I have 200 different business models that I've consulted on creating content strategies. Okay, but now a Facebook group, if you do it properly and you really create it as a way of building value, it's going to dramatically increase your conversions. Not instantly, but over time. It's a really powerful way to build trust with your audience, okay? So just to give you numbers on this, I had a client, they sell bird cages. They're a bird brand, and they were only doing about $3,000 to $4,000 a month. I created this Facebook group for them that has only about 3,000 members, but everybody that's a member of that group came in through a bird cage giveaway. So everybody that's in there loves birds. They're posting photos of their birds, videos of their birds, funny stuff, and they're just like, it's like they're creating this group of friends around the topic. Their conversion rate went up dramatically. I can't tell you how much it went. And people would say that the reason why they bought products from this business was because of the group, was because of what they got from that group. So what I'm telling you is that by creating a Facebook community, a culture around a topic, that creates tremendous trust at the top of the funnel. It's definitely something that I'd want to give people points through like a contest to ultimately get them to subscribe to that so I can start building that community. Now, how you conduct that group, how you lead that group, that's another thing. Some people will just create it and make it seem like a page. Like I'm just speaking to the audience. You need to create engagement. You need to get asked questions. You need to get people to interact so that they get to know each other, just like you would in a group, right? That's what a Facebook group, and not a page, a group. So, but if you do that properly, it's going to intensify your sales dramatically, okay? So I want to show you guys quickly, a client here. This is a contest, and I've talked to you guys a lot about contests because contests are a great way to just get people to give you their email and incentivize them for joining you on social, joining you in your Facebook group, to where you can start doing the things that I taught you today with building trust, with creating connections. This particular client, is actually a really good client because he really sees the vision that I'm talking about. He's just trying to create that group. He wants as many people to join his Facebook group as possible, and that was his main objective. It wasn't just to sell a product through a landing page, which isn't as easy to do at top of funnel. It was just to create a community, and that's amazing. That's a great top of funnel strategy. Now, if you have an established business with lots of conversions and a lot of people warm in your funnel, then yeah, Facebook group is only one element. You might need other things like other additional strategies. But if you're just struggling to get some vibes going, get some interactions, and you're not getting a lot of sales, I would be focusing on a community, on building trust. Okay, so the client, basically you enter the email address. There's all these different ways to gain points. And as you can see here, he's giving 50 points through this contest for people just joining his Facebook group. And he's looking for people that are Amazon, that are Prime members, so that he can ultimately broadcast out different things for people to post reviews, and that's how his business model works. But yeah, like he highly values just somebody joining his Facebook group so he can connect with them in that way. We'll also give people points for just watching a video intro. You can see he's really showing his personality here. He's got the gift card with his dog. He seems likable. He's got a video where we give people points for watching the video. And if you're not comfortable with like what is the video should be about, or how do I set up these assets, I have put together a really solid content guide that you get through my course. It's basically, these are all the things that you can be creating that are going to create trust. The Facebook group, the videos, all the things that we're showing you. I have a lot of examples. I have different, everything that you need to know, like creating content, like in the beginning, creating a mini course that creates trust. These are all things that are going to accelerate your conversions. Okay, so basically, all these different ways to gain points. He's got another sort of side hustle where it's another gift card he's doing for people that qualify for that through a survey. So he's really taking this to the next level by just, taking advantage of all the incentivized marketing as you see here. He's giving people points for referring friends, liking us on Facebook, and then the bonus entry code strategy, which is basically how we give people points for coming back to the contest, which creates a lot of buzz, a lot of engagement, more quality leads, more social interactions. So I have everything you literally need to know about contest marketing is included in my course below. I highly recommend for you guys to check it out. I've been doing contest marketing for over 12 years, and it's not just contests, it's basically top of funnel strategy. How do I get people to like me first before they even consider my products and services? In this day and age, you need people hitting your brand at least 20 to 30 times before they even consider your products and services. So if you're struggling to make sales, if you're struggling to create buzz, engagement, likes, if you're just not really a likable, likable guy right now or girl, and you need a way to start, getting people to really like what you put out there, this is basically a great way to do that. And what's really powerful about contest marketing is that cost per acquisition is really, really inexpensive. For 20 cents to 30 cents on average, you're getting people's email, and about 20% of the time they're subscribing to you on social. So it's a really powerful strategy that I've been using for over 12 years. It's literally how I built my business to $5 million in sales. And for every one of my online clients, whether they're startups or they've been more established with millions in sales, we're creating contest campaigns as a strategy top of funnel, okay? So I highly recommend for you guys to check this out. And hope you guys learn a ton from today's lesson. There's going to be a lot more information that I give you, throughout the next lesson. And I just really hope that you guys got a lot from this, that you're creating a content strategy, you're doing things that are a lot more powerful to create buzz, connection, and trust. Thanks so much for watching this video. See you guys in the next one.